What's up, gamers? Welcome back to another video. Today, I'm going to be ranking Stormtrooper helmet designs. I would be doing the entire Stormtrooper, but the main differences are the helmets, so for simplicity's sake, I'm just gonna do the helmets. Now, I'm just gonna go in order here, and coincidentally, the Scout Trooper helmet is my favorite Stormtrooper of all time. I love the Scout Trooper. I have a Lego one on my keys right here. You can't see it, but maybe you can hear my keys. Anyways, I love the Scout Trooper. You can't beat that for me. That's a funny one to start on. But let's move on to, this is some sort of this is one of the first order flame shooter ones, right? I mean, it's nothing special. I'm gonna put it in C. It's not bad, but it's not my favorite by any means. And, how do they even see? That's such a tiny hole. Snow Trooper, these also honestly are not my favorite. I think I'm gonna prefer the Imperial versions of these more. These honestly are pretty similar. This just has better eye holes. But this has a breathing, it's just different. First Order Stormtrooper, I'll put it in B. It's not horrible, but I've never liked it, if that makes sense. I actually don't know specifically what this is. It could be something like in an AT-AT or something like that. I'm not really sure. I'm fine with it, though. It's pretty cool. It's pretty sick. The breathing things are pretty cool. So this looks like a pretty typical Imperial thing, but it's got the breathing stuff. All right, that goes on par, I think. This next one is pretty awesome. It's so shiny. I almost don't know what to say here, because this is in the this is a TIE fighter, right? This is hard, honestly. It's so different. These ones are all vaguely similar. This one isn't. So I don't really know what to do with it. It goes somewhere in here. Somewhere in here. I guess because I don't know, it's going to go in B. Just split the difference. What is this? Oh, I forgot I could have been zooming in this whole time, guys. What is going on there? For the sake of, I can't even make out some of that, it's going to go in C. This is a classic Clone Trooper. There's just something about it. It's hard to beat. It's gonna go in A. What is this? This fully looks like a Lego. Oh yeah, bricks for cheap. It has a whole watermark and everything. I did not make this tier list, by the way, guys. It will be linked in the description. But legitimate question, what is this? I don't know about that. Now this just looks like a pretty regular Imperial Stormtrooper, but it's got green eyes. And I mean, that's pretty cool. I like green. This one's also a pretty classic one. I can't think of exactly who wears it now, but I like it. The tan is a good switch up. Gosh, so many of these, they're so similar, and so they're so on par with each other. I can't believe I put this Snow Trooper beneath the First Order. I don't know what I'm doing. But I'm trying really hard to not be biased against the sequels. I need to treat them like they're the same. Not my favorite. I like it, though. Not my favorite. But yeah, I mean, I like these still. D is the only one I don't like. D is for don't like. Just to really, this is just a First Order one, but it's red. Unfortunately, I think it needs to be more classic for it to beat a regular one. I mean, I guess I just put them on par with each other. I don't know. It's fine. It's not bad. Actually, the texturing is pretty cool. You know what? I just needed to zoom in on this thing. Look at that, because this guy's all smooth, which is really cool and typical. But look at this. It's got all this detail. I've never noticed that before. I like that. Okay, these are the people that guard the whatever in their robes and their little sticks. Thing is, this is not a helmet. It's pretty cool, but it's just not a helmet, really. It's a robe. I can't put it in I don't like it. Yes, I can. I don't like it. So, what do we got going on here? You just got a red... Or that's not red. A black thing above your eye. An eye patch, but it missed. I don't care. Yeah, just whatever. Okay, so this is pretty awesome. This is really awesome. It looks like it's wearing a hat. It looks like this is a mouth, this is eyes, and this is a hat. That's an easy A tier. Okay, these are the weird little, they remind me of pigs. Oh no, I'm fully just thinking of the pig things. What is this? Okay, guys, I don't know what this is. And I don't like it. Fun fact. Not a fan. This is basically just this. You know what? This is what we need. I don't know why it's that color, and that's what's gonna happen. We've added a new row. So, who are you? This is cool. The detail up here is cool. I like it. B. You just got pee on your face. You got mustard face, dude. That's gross. This one doesn't feel like anything special to me. It's honestly reminiscent of a Scout Trooper in some way, I think, but I'm not a fan. What is this? Looks like a Mandalorian in a way. These things make me feel Mandalorian. I've never noticed how prominent, like, all the breathing tubes are on a lot of these. This is just fine. At least it's different. Okay, so we have the final 3. What is that? It just looks like a little... It just looks like a plastic piece. It doesn't look like anything actual. How do you see? It's just rolls. And it has a freaking piece of paper on top. Also, the next one is similar in the fact that it's nothing. Yeah, like easy F, and so is this one. There's nothing going on there. It's just red plastic. So it's the last one. Obviously, this is incredible. This is classic. It's really hard to beat, and I might be biased by, well, I am biased. This is a tier list, but it might be the like nostalgia factor and how much I don't like the sequels. But I think it's pretty clear where this goes. It's just so cool. So obviously it goes in S tier. I don't think that's a crazy thing to say. It doesn't beat a Scout Trooper for me, but it belongs up there with it. It's classic. I do think I maybe put this red thing a little too high. But it was an impulse decision. Like having that right below the OG. I don't know how accurate that is. We're leaving it at that. It's my opinion, but if you want it, comment below your opinion. Go ahead and do that, and I'll read your comments. And comment below your favorite Stormtrooper helmet. And that's all for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys next time. If you want to see more tier lists, more Star Wars related videos, they're on the screen right now. And if you'd consider liking and subscribing as I'm trying to grow my channel, I would greatly appreciate that. That's all for this video. Bye!